Hi guys, I thought I would do a quick video because I got my makeup done for my hens today. So this is extra. I don't always do this. Props to the girls that can always look like this. Yeah, props to you. But yes, I thought I would just take advantage of my makeup and do a quick video. I filmed a TBR for this month, but I didn't upload it and I feel like it's too late. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chat through what I've read this month so far, what I'm currently reading and what I'm planning to read, kind of like what Simon does with his mum. So first of all, I want to quickly go through the books that I've read. Wait, first, I just want to quickly show you guys, I found a new classics collection that I'm going to collect. So these are the Picador classics and they all have a white spine and I just think they're so beautiful. Now I actually have to read some of these before I buy any more, but I've got An Unquiet Mind by Kay Redfield Jamison. Now I'm pretty sure this is about schizophrenia. I studied psychology, so that sounds super interesting to me. And then A House for Mr. Biswas by V.S. Naipaul. Now this was nominated, won Man Booker, Pulitzer, something. So that's why I picked that one up. It's a bit chunky, but yeah, I got this one from Dimmicks as well. So I think I got all of these from Dimmicks. Yeah, so love that one. And then obviously on my Instagram, I shared the first two I got, The Idea of Perfection by Kate Granfield. This one, the Women's Prize, the Bailey's Prize. Picked this up because Simon was reading old prize winners, so that's why I have that one. And Silence, because this cover was beautiful. When I was looking at this, I saw it was part of a collection, picked up this one. So yeah, that's the new collection that you'll see around my channel. I want to read some of these so I can get some more of them. So that's what they look like all together. So yeah, that's the Picador classics that I'm collecting. Now also, these are the books I've read this month. So first, I started the month, I read The Secrets We Kept by Lara Prescott. This was fantastic. This is like a female, the main characters were female, but it's based on the book Dr. Zhivago, Boris Palanchak. I think I spoke a bit about this in some of my other videos, but this book was so good. It was everything I wanted. It had espionage, it had drama, it was brilliantly written, it was so fast paced. We were jumping back and forth between Russia and America and following these two main characters. There's a female-female romance. I loved this. So The Secrets We Kept, I highly recommend that one. And I was kindly sent this from Penguin for review on my Instagram, which will be linked down below. Next I read Firestarter. Now I'm so annoyed. I pre-ordered, it's currently Saturday the 14th. I pre-ordered Stephen King's The Institute months ago and I still haven't received it, and it came out on Monday and I'm dying. I just want to go buy a copy. Like, Booktopia, you suck. But Firestarter, anyway, I can't really complain, but yeah. Anyway, I'm hanging around for Stephen King's The Institute, but I read Firestarter in case it had anything to do with the Institute, because I know the Institute is about kids with powers. Charlie in this is a kid with pyrokinesis, telekinesis, other stuff. I've spoken about this a little bit, so I won't harp on here. It was really good. The end was amazing. There is a passage in here where he talks, the lights go out, and how Stephen King writes that. I was just like vintage Stephen King writing. It was amazing. So maybe on my wrap up, I'll read that out to you. Then I just finished The 10,000 Doors of January by Alex E. Harrow, and I was kindly sent to this from Hachette. I want to say Hachette because it's French. Yeah. I was kindly sent this for review by them, and I really liked this. Like, I knew I was going to like it from the premise. It's about a book that opens doors to other worlds, and I was like, cool. It was so good. This is a debut, and now while I rated it 4.5 stars, and I rounded it up to 5 on Goodreads, but the only reason I knocked off a star is there is some, like, teething issues. Like, when some of it's show, like, tell instead of show type narrative, like, things, sort of convenience narrative as well. Like, I could see that she's going to be an amazing author in her next book, and this book was fantastic. There's just that little something, like, it was just a little bit too, I see her writing this. But having said that, the actual book is amazing. There's like a book in the book that she reads, which is called The 10,000 Doors, in the book is in there. So it's like 2 books in one. and it starts off sounding like a non-fiction book. So it was almost like I was reading a fiction, then flipping to this non-fiction, and then the stories start to really entwine towards the end, and I really enjoyed it. So that's the 10,000 Doors of January. Love that. I'll talk more about that in my wrap-up too. Now, what I'm currently reading. So I'm currently reading 2 books. Still haven't finished The Raven Boys. I'm getting there. So by Maggie Stevewater. I was supposed to finish this by last Sunday to watch the video, but I'll just have to catch up. So I don't know if I'll read all 4 this month, but I've got the second one coming. So there's that. So The Raven Boys. I just really enjoy it because it kind of feels magical. It kind of feels witchy. I have found for myself, like, I like, you know how people go, I love space, like I love detectives, but I love magic, like witch magic. Like I love that. So this is ticking all the boxes there. So next I'm reading Alice Hoffman's The World We Knew, and I am so excited about this book. I picked it up thinking I'm going to enjoy it, but it really took me by surprise. It's really good. This is a World War II historical fiction with a magical realism element, and I think it's on the back, but I don't want to say it because it's really good. I'm not very far in anyway, but the writing and just everything, I really feel like if this continues the way it started, this will be my favourite book of the year. It has been fantastic so far, so we'll see how that goes by my wrap-up. Then some books I want to read. So I kindly got sent 2 books from Alan and Unwin, and I have never received books from them before. So they sent me The Last House Guest by Megan Miranda, unsolicited, but still super interested. So we'll read that. Don't know if it'll be this month though. But they also sent me Celestial Bodies by Joka Alarathi, and I'm super excited for this. This won the Man Booker International Prize. Yeah, so I don't know much about it, don't want to know much about it, but hopefully read this month, even next week. Then Tabitha Bird, the author, reached out to me, A Lifetime of Impossible Days, and I remember reading the blurb when she reached out to me on Goodreads, and it sounded amazing, so I said yes, I'd love to read and review it, and so I have it here. It came last week, and I'll be hopefully getting to that this month too. Don't want to read the blurb again to remind myself though. One of my most anticipated reads of the year showed up on my doorstep. This is Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. The gentleman who wrote, the author who wrote The Perks of Being a Wallflower, and I am so excited. This is a horror. This is an adult horror. A child, and I know it's a child like that's evil or potential, or something to do with deers as well. It came in this PR package that had this deer stuff. I am pumped. I need to get to this ASAP. It's a chunky one though. It's big, so yes, but I need to make this happen this month. This sounds amazing. That was from Hachette, and they also sent me There Was Still Love by Faville Perret, and on the back is just the most, if you want to see, I would look up the synopsis for this. I'm not going to read it out, but I am really excited for this book. I don't want to read the actual blurb because I only read it when I first requested it, but this book sounds incredible. Literary fiction, possibly historical fiction, I think, so look that up if you're into that. Then I'm also going to be reading Emma Donohue's Akin. She wrote Room. I think this is also historical fiction. Don't know too much about it. Super unhelpful for you, but if you are interested, look it up on Goodreads and read the synopsis, but this isn't out yet. I think this comes out on October 24th of September, so this is out this month. This is from Pam McMillan Australia. Thank you, Pam McMillan Australia. Woo! And finally, I am still reading, I'm listening to the audiobook though, of Madame Foucault's Secret War, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. This is a fantastic non-fiction, and I highly, highly recommend finding, you picking it up and finding out who Madame Foucault was, because she is incredible, and I am very impressed. That's all my currently reading, what I'm collecting, what I have read this month. Sorry I'm a bit... I am super excited for my hens, and they should get here any minute and take me away, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this.